Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please be informed that I share some real and practical trading tips to help you become a better trader. So in today's video, once again, I'm going to walk you through the trades I took in my small account, and more importantly, I will break down the thought process behind each entry and exit. Okay, because profits are good, but understanding why a trade works is what truly builds the consistency, right? So today I took three sell trades. One was in Bank Nifty, one in LT futures, and one in Tata Motors futures. Okay, so the total capital that was deployed was around 3,000 rupees, and the total profit booked was approximately 4,708 rupees. Okay, now that's around 156% return for the day. Okay, now here is the important part. This isn't about showing off the numbers. Please understand that. Okay, whatever video I'm making or whatever I'm showing in this video, that is not about showing off numbers. It's about proving a point. Okay, and the point is we can make money regularly in intraday trading. Okay, you don't need a big account to generate meaningful returns. You don't need complicated indicators. You just need clarity, discipline, and the courage to execute your plan. Okay, so right, moving on to my cell phone. Okay, let me connect my cell phone to the computer and let me show you the trades first, and then I will get on to the charts. Okay, give me some time here. All right, my phone is connected. All right, so this is the live screen of my phone, guys, as you can see here. So basically, today morning, 7,000 was withdrawn from the account. Okay, because whoever trades in this account, they have been instructed not to keep more than 3,000 rupees in the account. Okay, so yesterday a profit was made of 7,000 rupees, so that was withdrawn today morning. So the capital used was 3,000 rupees, and as you can see here, the profit that was made was 4,708 rupees. Okay, which is around 156% returns. And as you can see here, Bank Nifty, the a sell trade was taken at 59,413, and we booked the profit at around 59,211. That is more than a 200 rupees profit points, guys. Okay. Similarly, LT futures, so we took the trade at around 3837, and we booked our profits at 3793. That is around 40 points move. So if we are trading uh, 3,800 rupees script, which is close to a 4,000 rupees script, then as you know, I aim for around 1 to 1.5% of the script price, which is nothing but around 38 or 40 rupees. And that is 1% of it. So we booked it out at 1%. Okay, that is around 40 profit points. Moving on to the next one, this is Tata Motors futures. We took the trade at 359 and booked out our profits at 356, a 3 rupees move. And again, since we are talking about a 300 rupees script, we aimed for a 1% move. 3 rupees is a 1% move, so we booked out our profits. Okay, so I hope this is clear here. Just scrolling it down so that you have a look once again. Okay, let me take this off now. Okay, now moving on to the charts. All right, so just for your information, the market is still on here. You can see the time here. It's 12:43 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay, more 3 hours to go, I would say, or maybe 2 hours, 40 minutes. So let me start with the explanation for the Bank Nifty trade. Okay, so basically the Bank Nifty trade started somewhere here for the day, and we followed the same we followed the same technicals, the same strategy, wherein it was the two line strategy. So the market opened below S1. So that gave me a hint that it is gonna go down further, right? So I took up the sell trade the moment the market started. Okay, so let me mark it out here. Okay, so basically, the price point was somewhere around 59,413. That will come somewhere here. Okay, so the moment the market started, I initiated a sell trade. Okay, reason why did I do that? Because you might cross question me that you always instruct us not to take the trade in the first 5 minutes candle, but why did you take it? All right, which is a very valid question. So let me explain that. So the scenario for the day was very much bearish. How do I say that? It's depending on uh, the technical analysis that we do on a 1 hour time frame or on a weekly time frame. Okay, I'm not talking about the news. I never ever watch the news. I don't care what's going on on the news, what is hot in the news, what is all those stuffs. I don't just care. Okay, so I never follow the news for trading. Okay, I just follow technical analysis. So as per the uh, technical analysis that was done on a higher time frame, it was very clear that it will be a gap down, and post the gap down, it will further go down. So that is reason number one why I initiated the sell trade right at the opening of the market. Okay. Second reason was, okay, the market is moving. Okay. The second reason was the stop loss. So if I take the entry at around, let's round it up to 59,450, I had a very easy 250 to 300 rupees stop loss above S1. And in Bank Nifty, 200 to 250 stop loss is very much valid. Okay, so I had that space wherein I can take the risk. Okay, between my entry and the stop loss. So these were the very strong two reasons why I initiated my sell entry here. Okay, so hope that is clear. So I initiated the sell trade over there and I booked it somewhere around 200 points below, that is 59,211, right? So that would come around somewhere here, 59, 211. It will be somewhere here at this red candle, okay? Somewhere near the low of this red candle. I booked my profits. Okay, so as you know, I target for around 100 to 120 points, but seeing the scenario, I just waited for 80 points more and it rewarded me. Okay, so this was about how the trade was taken in Bank Nifty. Now, if you want to follow the price action, I would really encourage you to do that. And how the price action works is like it when we saw more than two red candles, it gave us a structure, right? So it fell, then it went up, and if it has to fall further, then your entry will be somewhere here. That is how the price action works, right? So basically, your entry should be below this blue line. The moment the candlestick breaches this blue line, you can initiate a sell trade. So even if you would have initiated a sell trade here, you would have got a nice profit. Okay, and your stop loss can be somewhere at the swing high, above the swing high, somewhere here. So that is not yet breached. That is, if at all you would have followed the price action and kept your stop loss here, you would have been safe till now. And the price movement would have been somewhere like your entry would be somewhere around 59,000. Let's round it up, right? Your entry would have been at 59,000 and it went down till 58,850, I would say, right? Easy peasy, 100, 200, 250 points. Okay, so that was all about what I wanted to explain about the trade that I took in Bank Nifty. All right, now moving on to LT futures. Okay, Larsen and Turbo futures. So what happened here? Again, very simple. It opened below S1, so it gave me all the hint that this guy is gonna go down further. Let me make it a bit bigger. Sorry about that. Okay, so it gave me all the hint that it is gonna go down further. So I waited for the first candlestick to close, and after it closed, I took up my first trade at this candle somewhere here. Okay, and the price was somewhere around 3837, and I booked out my profit at around 3793, which will be somewhere here at this candlestick. Okay, somewhere here I booked out my profit. A 40 points, a beautiful 40 points move without any tension, without any disruption, just pure technicals. Okay, so basically this is how it turned out to be. And if you are somebody who would have, who would have wanted to follow the price action, again, in this case, the price action should always be in the bearish side, because S1 has already hinted us that the stock might go down further. So how will the price action work? Well, it gave a structure here, right? And it went up till here. And if you want to take a sell trade, you have to wait for this line to be breached. And the moment the prices breach this line, you take up a sell trade. Okay. Recent swing high will be your stop loss somewhere here, just above. It is never the exact swing high, always some points above the swing high. Okay. In that case also, you would have been in profit. And yeah, that is all about it. Okay, let me delete these and let's move on to the last trade of the day, that is Tata Motors future. Okay, very interesting chart here. An absolute, uh, I would say, an absolutely good trade that I got here. Okay, again, S1 was breached in the first 5 minute candle, and after that it started moving up. Now, this is the golden opportunity that we always look at. Okay, if you know that something is gonna fall and then you get a retracement of that particular price, then that is where you have got the golden opportunity, I would say. Okay, so my entry was somewhere here. I shorted Tata Motors somewhere here. Okay, and after that it went up. The reason not to panic in such scenario is because if you have the right stop loss in place. Okay, so 359 was my entry, and 3 to 4 points would be my stop loss, because by this time we don't have a swing high formation. So take the S1, I mean a few points above S1 as your stop loss. Okay, so that was the strongest point why I took up the trade here. I never knew. I mean, when I was taking the trade, I never knew that this will go up further and then it will face a retracement or resistance at S1 and then start falling. I never knew that, right? So the only thing I knew was I have a decent stop loss that can be placed. And since the technicals are telling me that this will go down further, let me take up the trade. Hana? So basically, the entry was taken at 359 and 356 was where I booked my profits. 356 is where? Somewhere here, this candle, okay? Somewhere here, I booked my profits. Okay, now if you are somebody who wants to wait for the price action to happen, so the first thing that you know from the chart at the first look is since S1 has breached, it will go down further. And next, you want to wait for the price action to happen. So in such a case, you wait for the price action, okay? It went up, it came down. So if you want to go short, you go short once this is breached. Okay, so this is the price action that was happening here. So once the prices breach this line, okay, and comes down, you initiate a sell trade. So basically your sell trade should be somewhere at this black candle. Okay, you got the candle, right? This black candle, this one here. Okay, so even if you would have taken a sell trade at this black candle, let's say 356, that was my exit point. So even if you would have taken a sell trade initiating at 356 rupees, it would have come down to 350, 2.5. Again, a 3.5 rupees move, again a 1% move of this particular stock, which is a 300 rupees stock. Simple and straight, right? So I believe you understood what was the thought process behind all these three trades that were taken today. And I believe you will gain some cognizance when you trade live using these concepts, using these technical analysis, and that will surely be helpful to you. Okay, so that's it from my end, guys, for today. And if you found this helpful, smash that like button, share this with your trading friends, and drop a comment below if you have any queries. Let's help each other grow as traders. And of course, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the channel for more real and practical trading insights. Thank you for watching. Trade simple, trade smart, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, happy trading and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.